Okay, so here's the deal, Pickle. Mail came. Oh my goodness. You know, I laugh a lot, but I should probably cry. Oh goodness. Oh, my wife's gonna kill me. But at least you're aware. You know, you're a witness. When I die, it was my wife. Send her donations for the credit card in lieu of flowers. So, the bull mastiff. Let me put my glasses on so I can hear y'all better and y'all can hear me better. So, it is T6. Is that T8? Yeah. So it's T6 on the clip and T8 on the hardware all around, except for the clip. And the clip is not inset, but the screws are recessed, but not completely recessed. So they are just slightly proud, and the back of the clip is slightly proud. But it's a standard CIVIVI clip, and it is a medium clip. And so you've got a back spacer. There's no jimping on the back. There is finger jimping on the flipper stud, and it's pretty. It doesn't look aggressive. It looks muted, to be honest with you, but I can feel it. And with my old callousy fingers, uh, I get good grip on that. And let's see. I'm assuming that's going to be caged bearings or possibly washers. It looks like washers, but again, I don't know. We'll check it out some more when I start opening it. But I like the the way the handles look, the shape. I like the shape. It is a mini Mastodon C2011C. Black G10 handle, gray SS liner, stone washed 9CR18 MOV blade. Now hold on. This says Mastodon. Let me look at something because I believe so. The bull mastiff that they advertised is worth a little more, but I didn't buy it, thinking it was well, yeah, I did buy it thinking it was a bull mastiff, but I didn't know the difference between one and a two. Really, when you look at them, it's more straight and it's got a fuller out to the end, and that's what I actually thought I was getting, but not really paying attention to the ad, and that's on me. But then again, I mean, it was written up wrong, so. It can be shaken open, but I'm not going to do that yet. There's the blade. Um, so if you look here, there's a little bit of jimping on the thumb release, and it's pretty easy to engage and disengage, and it's right at 100% engagement to the left of the blade. There's no play left or right, up or down on the blade, as is expected with a CIVIVI. Feels good in the hand, and that is catching here. I get a full grip like this and place it in this crease. I don't even feel it at all, and it's not rough there. Get up in here. You got a a finger thingy. I can't. My brain's not working. I probably shouldn't do these videos when I'm just coming home from work. Uh, I can't remember. Anyway, it's got a place for your finger here, and I would not have issues putting my finger in there and trying to do some detailed work with it or something of that nature. Um, the blade is stone washed. There is no, let's see. I don't see any markings. Oh, there we go. And that's going to be so small. It's supposed to be 9CR18 MOV. And if I get my eyeball with my eyeballs and look, nine CR18 MOV. So it's, you can barely tell it right up in there. So really, there's no branding on the blade. Nice stone wash again. Flat grind, which you all know by now. I love the flat grind. It'd be nice to have some jimping back here, but I don't see it being a big deal. Got a real solid grip, I believe, both ways. And then with this right here, I don't think there's a huge thing about jimping on the blade itself, because that's a curve. The blade, how the blade curves up, and I think it gives you a good enough purchase with your finger in here. Now my fat fingers does put me right up against the blade, so I would have to be careful. Usually I wouldn't use that chole. Yeah, you see there? That's what they call. Normally I wouldn't use that finger chole there. Great for sharpening. Got you a lot of real estate there to keep sharpening with, and feeling that edge. Just my finger rolls off. I can't feel any kind of a burr on that, as is expected. And of course, when I do that, I'm telling you, I can feel how I can hear how sharp these blades are. So really nice. In the hand, like if I grab it below the little, I don't know what you want to call it, guard or whatever, the little flipper, I still got a little bit down here. And if you're grabbing it like this, then you got a stick out down here. And of course, pocket clip is left or right reversible and tip up carry. This is a knife that I don't know I would carry. I wonder if that's coming through. My wife hollering at the grandkids. If it is, I'm leaving it in the video so you guys can hear it. Oh, goodness. So we've got a ceramic ball detent. That's all nice. So let's see if I can do this without chopping myself to pieces. So it's almost impossible to be able to do that with a liner lock. It's almost impossible to get the blade to just drop all the way down with a liner lock, because you have that ball detent, which is fine. But it does fall pretty nice. You do have to put a little to it to get that to flick out there. After some carry in the pocket, I don't know how that would come about. Now they call this the light switch. I mean, basically you're just pulling it down like a light switch. So you put some oomph behind it, and it's definitely going to open. Now the push button is what they call when you try to push straight down, which you can't do it with this, but you can kind of push down and get it started like that. So when I do that, I can almost get it to open. Now, if I flick my wrist with it, I could definitely get it to open. So with all that blade right there, it is easy to open. I don't think that is bearings. I believe that is probably washers, to be honest with you. Probably phosphor bronze washers. But with that ceramic detent right there, it just doesn't hold back on this knife, so it still opens good. You got a good solid detent right there. I mean, that is a definite a definite solid detent. So I think that's fine. But you can still flip it open. And even with some pretty heavy detents, you can still do that with most knives. Now, when you're doing with something like this new Ozark Mountain, I don't know if I can or not. I can get it out. Yeah, I can't get this one to do that. I can barely get it to flip. I mean, I got put my hand up here and I can flick it. Uh, because basically, I mean, I don't think there's any kind. I think that's just uh some nylon or some form of washer in there, and that's all it is. One of them, if from the day one, is bigger than the other one. I'm not really sure why. We may look into that at some point, take this down and see. It'd be nice. I tell you what, I got it because of the red. I may see if I can put bearings in that, and that would make it a ultra smooth knife. So anyway, back to the Mastodon, not the Mastiff, the Mastodon. I like it. You have to put more in it to get it open. A blade that size, that there's no way that could be bearings. That's got to be phosphor bronze washers, because a blade that size with bearings, I mean, you could like blow on it and it would open on up, So that's a definite there. So let's see something here. Yeah, see there. That's very, very, very tight. See, I've loosened it up even more, way more than I would want to normally. There's no play in the blade, but it is like on the verge probably of getting ready to have play. And I mean that's to the point that it almost drops shut. So I would probably adjust this to have at this point and put some Loctite on there so it'll hold it in place. So definitely can be adjusted and still have no blade prey, no up or down or side to side. So that's the Mastodon. A really great knife. Uh I think it is a good knife, probably a super budget knife for Civivi because it doesn't have bearings in it. It's got washers instead, which you can adjust and it be just fine. I mean, you know, Benchmade can sell a knife for 200 something dollars with, phosphor bronze washers, and some people like those in place of bearings, which is nothing wrong with it. If that's what you like, I prefer bearings because I prefer that smooth flying open uh, in a knife. And so you do have a lanyard loop, which, if I was tending to put one on a knife, I'd probably put one on this with that cleaver style blade, just for aesthetics, but not that I would carry it, because I won't carry a knife like this. I have no purpose or need to carry a knife like this. It's cool to look at. It's cool to mess around with, and to kind of maybe have around open packages or something like that. But it's not the knife for me. The blade style is, of course, I like the flat grind, but the blade style is not the greatest thing in the world that I'm gonna go googly eyes over. So anyway, uh, the bull, or not the bull, the mini Mastodon. I think it's a cool knife. I think it's pretty good. I don't have any issues with it. Let's turn all the lights on. I don't even know if that made a difference, but the I think it's, if you like this cleaver style blade, I don't think you can go wrong with this knife. Inexpensive, and with the quality of Civivi, you can't go wrong with it. So anyway, that's all I got here. So I appreciate you sticking around this long. And I would ask that if you like this content, you would like and subscribe. Most importantly, comment below. And let's talk about this. Tell me what you would use this for and how you would handle this knife. your experiences with it if you have this knife, and what you use it for. So anyway, I thank you and I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.